Hello everyone, welcome back. We're doing more quantum mechanics.
For kids.
For kids! Right?
Yeah, we're on part 3 of Act 1 now.
Also, it's 4:31. The clock is actually accurate.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
Yeah. You would think a game about time would be accurate about that.
Details are not always people's, like, game developers' strongest suits, okay?
True, but it's showing you another echo here, so... Also, you see how I stopped? You see how it doesn't just immediately drain back down? It waits for a second before it drains down?
Interesting.
I really like that, because it's sometimes, like, I'll be like, I didn't mean to. No, I did. And then you could just continue doing it.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's like it's the little touches that I like.
I like how these echoes are made out of, like, pyramids.
Well, yeah, it's the thing of the last generation. Or this generation, too, I guess, now.
Triangles.
Yep. Yeah, he ends up making him shoot his buddy.
It's probably gonna get really disorienting when you do time dodge.
Not really.
I'm talking like for Jack.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck is going on in there?
What the? I like how they're like, what's going on in there? So just fire randomly. I'm so you know how unfair it is to have a pistol with unlimited ammo.
I think it's pretty fair. Also, this is the area I told you before.
Yeah.
Like they were shooting at me over here, and I went to go do time dodge, and I just blast through. And if you hold down the left trigger while you're doing time dodge,
Yeah.
you can slow down time to like fire off a few rounds.
Right.
And it just ended up being really cool. Made me happy.
Interesting. I like how you just kind of slid along the floor a little bit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know what these mechanics kind of remind me of? Just the time slowdown ability.
What happened?
You know what this time slowdown ability reminds me of?
What?
Fear.
Yeah, I could see that. But I mean, there's a lot of time distortion things.
Well, there's no ghosties in this game.
As far as you know. I can be stealthy here.
Hey, it's all being taken care of.
Or...
Wow. You went all over the place with that.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm not the best at this game.
So much blood.
Yeah.
That doesn't even exist now.
No. Ah. Oh, where's the other guy at? No, what I like too is if you time dodge into an enemy, you'll push him aside, so you can go ahead and put off a couple rounds like that.
Nice.
Yeah. Once you get into the rhythm of like the different powers, you're able to quickly just like eliminate entire rooms of people.
Okay.
But they do throw wrenches into some of the mechanics though, and I won't go into more detail than that.
Do they also have quantum soldiers or whatever?
They do.
Okay.
So that's one of the ways they throw the wrenches into it. But there's also other...
Wow, that barbed wire.
There's also a lot of other things that also go into it, so...
I gotta get to him fast.
Banana peels?
Sure.
Where did that come from?
And radios.
That looks like a way up.
Yup.
As you're already halfway up it.
Yeah, and I will say the jumping is floaty as hell.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, and and the first time I played that, I was trying to jump across it, and it just was like,
Nope.
yeah, it was literally like, nope. So I was really worried I was gonna mess it up on camera this time, but luckily I didn't.
Hey,
Oh, and
you've redeemed yourself for jumping over the rocks.
I have. Yes. Huzzah!
Hey, look at that red light.
Yeah.
We have the time machine. Wasn't the time machine like a million different parts the size of a large
Apparently
room?
the only important part is that centerpiece.
Oh, the
that
core?
creates the chronon field or whatever they want to call it.
Uh-huh.
So.
Who shot that guy, by the way?
Oh, you'll find out later.
Joyce in the library. Awaiting orders. Over.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if he was in that sphere as well.
He was not.
Now I got a heavy pistol, which still has infinite ammo.
I would just say the heavy pistol. All of that ghosting just annoys the hell out of me.
Yeah, I like it's much worse in the beginning, but you see during the action sequences you don't see it because you're moving so quickly.
Right.
So that's at least the one advantage of that. Ghosting.
Why are you taking me here?
It's a library. I need to return some fucking books. HQ, we've got William Joyce in the library. Awaiting orders. Over.
Yep.
Yeah, this is very similar to how the Division handles echoes and stuff like that. Just like they're not full figures or anything like that. So. Oh.
Oh, this is a pretty cool power, and it's really handy. Create a time shield. It's just really handy when your health gets a little low and you just need a break.
Oh, good. So it's not one of those shield types powers where if you use it, it stops your health from regenerating.
No, your health still regenerates no matter what. You just when you do it, you can't move out of the shield, or else it breaks it, and then you have to.
Which makes sense.
Yeah. What's cool is that you it's not like a single cooldown thing. So if you use it, yeah, there's so much recoil on the heavy pistol. Come on,
Well, it
switch
is
over.
5 rounds.
Yeah. Where's another enemy? So like you see, if I use it, it starts going down, but I broke it. I can still use it again, and also by making the shield, I can knock back nearby enemies as well.
Okay.
So it's a neat little.
I find it interesting though that like I wish enemies used environmental explosives. What was there was a game because I forget what I was playing, but they used like barrels and stuff that were in the Uncharted. I was playing Uncharted.
Oh yeah,
And so-
I wish I was thinking the same thing when I played through parts of this game. It would definitely make the enemies feel more intimidating, because there's parts of this game where it just feels like you could just plow through enemies and then
Right.
nothing. But then there are other parts of the game where they have like the tougher, heavier enemies,
Right.
and it just feels impossible sometimes. So
A bit. Yeah, Jack. William kind of explained that thing before about how he needs that car.
Yeah,
he needs
he's a
whatever's
little-
in the car.
You'll notice out until the end of the game that he kind of becomes a different person by the end of the game.
You got any theories about being able to manipulate time?
I don't know. There was another enemy. There he is.
I think they changed their minds.
Yeah, you started
Yeah.
shooting at them. That's why they don't want you alive.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I think so.
Clearly, you're just minding your own business, and they're the ones who are just going crazy. Why would you do that, Jack? I'm just trying to pick up some ammo. Reload that.
I'm gonna sneeze, in just a few seconds.
Help!
Maybe. Now that I said it, it's probably not going to happen.
It definitely won't happen now.
We have to get to the
Oh,
briefcase.
damn it.
Then we find Beth Wilder. Why?
It's the feeling isn't going
She knows
away.
about the fracture. I trust her.
Oh man.
She knows about the fracture.
Somebody. It's not that
Let's go.
simple. I kept secrets from you to keep you safe. Safe? Look around you, Will. Does this feel safe to you?
Feels a little safe to me.
They're a bunch of dead people. They're not very much of a threat.
That's what I'm saying.
Power to stop it. But you never told me any of this. I couldn't just. How long have you known? We don't have time for this now.
Yeah, we do. You idiot. We control time.
We have to get to that briefcase.
But we control time.
Well, to an extent, you're still gaining your powers. But that's something I like about this game, is that they give you the powers relatively quickly. So, like, you get most of your powers by, like, the ending of the second act.
Okay.
And then you just kind of master them as you
Right.
go through the game. So it's just nice. Look who's back!
Paul. Jack, we gotta go. Hold on. I'm sorry, Jack. No!
Someone's definitely got some superpowers as well.
Yeah, I know, right?
Paul, what happened to you? What are you doing?
Only what's necessary.
Think about this. You don't know what's at stake.
I know exactly.
I know what's at stake.
That's why I'm here.
It's delicious.
Believe you can stop what's coming?
I can stop Judgment Day.
Your mind.
Mm-mm.
Path, it's already said it can't be changed. The past, the future. I've seen it. I've lived it. For 17 years.
What?
17 years.
Yeah.
It was you. The first experiment.
Come with me and we can see this through.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but
He's
he
all,
looks.
he does look old. He has the
Yeah.
gray hair and
Hmm.
I can stop this. I can.
Yeah, I think that's part of the reason why his model looks a little weird the first time you see him.
okay.
Because they had to make his model look younger than he does in real life. Because the actor, he's the age that he's supposed to be after 17
Right.
years.
Let this happen.
So
I'll never stop trying.
It took me years to come to terms with what must be done.
nope.
But we don't have years.
Wait.
Trigger. I never wanted this.
And yet, you're still gonna do it. Yeah. He just watched his best friend murder his brother.
Where'd he come from?
Doesn't matter. It's the end of Act 1.
Alright. I like how it's in the subtitles as well.
Yeah, I don't understand that, but
And does it stay on the screen until you press a button?
it has to load the next section, which for me never took this long. But I think it's once again like since your hard drive's so full,
Probably.
and now you can continue.
Okay, well,
And then
I-
it doesn't take you into the live episode yet. There's a part that's the junction point,
Okay.
which is where you play as Paul Serene, and you understand a little bit of his viewpoint. So, and
Makes
then now
sense.
this is him recording about a day after the fracture in time.
I founded Monarch Solutions 17 years ago with a very clear purpose. There are those who would question my actions.
Yeah.
I'm recording this as a final statement of vindication, a testimony of how things came to be. I've always been devoted to my mission. Never deterred from my goal, no matter the sacrifice.
And then now goes back to
Because I've seen where this
2
leads.
hours.
Okay.
I've seen where it all ends.
Like I said, you can kind of tune out a little bit sometimes, and you can understand the story. But there are other points where you kind of have to pay attention.
I'll find who's behind this.
Find Jack. That's our priority. Get your best man on it.
Yeah. I really like how
As you know,
these sections play out because it allows you to get sort of an inner working of the villain and almost sympathizes him a little bit more. Because,
Which is really good character building.
exactly. And the thing is too is that he starts off as Jack's best friend.
Right. Well,
And so
we should probably do this in the next episode.
this takes like 2 seconds.
Oh, okay.
It's really short. It's not long at all. It's just you have to walk to the end of this and then you make a
4x4 power drive.
but that leaves us with
The loose
I'm done.
ends.
precisely. The choice is yours, but keep in mind, the men will view your decision as
Yeah, the junction points are always really slow. So they're
Okay.
not really slow, really short.
Okay.
It's just you're walking
Lots
slowly.
of stuff to see on the right there.
Yeah, these are other little collectible narrative objects, so you can look at the
Never understand
you know,
what
Williams'
this was
dossier.
done. It wasn't the death William deserved.
Here's a map of
His knowledge posed too great a risk.
a workshop
Right.
that
It was the first
you know
time I'd
the way
visited
things
grounds for
happen.
no operation in ages.
And then I think this is Jack's dossier as well.
Yep.
So
The location.
All right, well,
I also think that
years ago.
yeah, there's
There's a goat.
yeah, which is a I have to go to the other side of it. Which is another quantum ripple
I want this delivered to my office.
for whatever reason.
A reminder.
So, but in any case,
A goat.
yeah, this is where things get interesting with Paul Serene.
Sir. Who is this?
So he has the ability, an additional ability to Jack. Like he has all the abilities Jack has by the end.
Is
of the
she
game.
supposed to be handcuffed? Because her arms indicate that she is, but I don't see handcuffs.
I'm not entirely sure. It's never really specified, but he has an additional ability of.
My powers grew stronger even as the Chronon syndrome worsened. I could choose a path that would
Yeah.
become the actual future.
He has a moment where time will stop, and he has to make a critical decision,
Made up my mind.
or else
Okay.
time will never continue. And this is what the junction points are. And so they affect what happens in game and the way certain relationships play out, and
Okay.
the way the live action show goes.
So can you redeem? Can you redeem yourself as Paul, or am I getting too far into this?
You.
Ignore that question then. What,
Yeah, it's
what does it mean
it's
by
difficult to explain without spoiling. certain
Okay, so
things.
don't worry about it. So what does it say? Hold to show hardline and hold to show PR.
Yes, because it gives you a preview of each one. So, like I hit pre-R, gives you a preview of how things would play out. Not necessarily how they will 100%, but just a preview of how it will.
Take a PR-friendly approach and manipulate the public into siding with us. Our lies would give us control.
The manhunt continues as authorities search for Jack Joyce.
Hey, somebody's sneaking around down there. Hey, I think that's Jack Joyce.
We'd use the media to expose, then hunt for Jack.
I uploaded all the files.
Yeah, and this is showing you across multiple acts, not just like the following
We'd
act.
be out
So,
there, and Jack would learn our secrets.
Okay.
and then you can.
That was
view-
hardline.
Any potential threats to our plan need to be erased.
Wait.
Monarch would take a hardline approach, crush all obstacles, eliminate all witnesses. It would be harsh. But I had made hard choices for the greater good before.
I dug through the area and I found everything I could on your bro. This is messed up, man. I trusted Monarch.
But the people of Riverport would turn against us. Our secrets would be safe, but the public would hate us, and Jack would gain new allies.
Monarch's got no authority to stop you, and you tell that to everybody on that bridge.
Which one would you rather do?
See, questions like this,
Hmm?
we go old fashioned.
Ah, no, dude. Just pick one, man.
I would. Okay.
Because the thing is this is that the game ends more or less the same way every time.
So it
So
doesn't
the
matter.
ultimate ending ends the same way. But the threads that lead you there is what changes.
I'm trying to see if I want Jack to be. I'd say go hardline.
Hardline? Alright.
I mean, I'm sorry to the student, but...
Hey.
We're taking the hard line. Any potential threats to our plan need to be erased.
It is what it is.
It's just one of those I don't want... Like, it's one of those... Okay, unnamed... Well, not unnamed, but secondary character NPC. I think it's one of those... We need to have everyone hate Monarch.
Alright.
And that's kind of what I want.
Hey, fair enough. Because that's what's really cool, is that you can then control a little bit the way you want the story to be directed.
Right.
In either case, so...
Paul, wait, no! Jack! This way! Jack!
I use my power to guide us. To decide how to best prepare for the inevitable end of time.
I like how they capitalize it like that.
Because that's what it is.
Chance to survive.
I suppose.
I've seen the end of time.
Would we have gotten that whether we chose hardline or...
Yes, you would have gotten that moment no matter what.
Okay.
Yeah, and I didn't choose that that side. I chose the PR one.
Well, I just want people to hate Monarch. Like,
Hey.
I understand that, you know, it sucks to have an NPC die, but it's one of those, if it's to the point that the public will hate Monarch and fight them and be on our side, I see that as a benefit.
Yeah, that's the point of these junction points, is that you play throughout most of the game as Jack, who's the hero, and then you're given this moment of, well, now you control the villain, and you're given a little bit of more insight to why he's doing these things, so you ultimately decide the path that the villain takes as well.
Right.
So,
Okay.
it's really cool.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I like how I'm with only I'm with 70% of... I'm against 70% of the community.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, you're only with 30%, so... Yeah, if you continue, it'll play the
live action.
The live action episode.
Buffering.
Yeah.
Yay!
And I'm just gonna stop it there.
Wow, that low res.
Yeah, because for whatever reason your streaming's a little weird today, so...
I don't know.
Yeah, but in any case...
Either way, that's Act 1 of Quantum... You said there's only 4 acts, right?
5 acts.
5, okay.
5 acts, 4 episodes.
Okay, that's...
Because they don't play one after the last.
Yeah, I was reading through the How Long to Beat page, and it says it was going to be 9.5 hours.
Yeah, it's really not.
So it's not a very long game.
Not a very long game at all.
So, anyway, we'll see you guys next time with more Quantum Break, where we actually do more math,
Yeah.
I guess.
And we won't show you the live action episodes because...
That's 20 minutes of us just sitting here doing nothing.
Yeah, it's it's not the same as doing gameplay, but I highly recommend, you know, if you're really interested in seeing the live action episodes, just pick up the game.
Oh yeah,
because the game is definitely fun. There are a few problems with the engine itself, but
ghosting and a couple other things. But anyway,
but the game is fun.
Yeah, get the game yourself, play it. We'll see you guys next time with more, and bye.
Bye.